If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hobbit Tarot deck. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get a reading with messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will definitely resonate more for you than your sun sign will. My spirit guides did tell me when I started to do these recordings a few days ago to tell people that they might want to check and watch their moon sign this month in particular. So may not apply to all of you Capricorns watching this video, but you might want to check into your moon sign this month if you do know what it is. So thank you so much. Now on to your reading for September 2016. First card you have that shows up here today, Capricorn, is the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords to me is a card that symbolizes someone deceiving you or lying to you. Could be someone stealing something from you, or it could be both. I do feel that you may find out some kind of difficult news or troubling news may, pass through your doorstep or may come to your knowing in the month of September. I do feel that Capricorns want to be on the front burner. They don't want to be put on the back burner anymore. I do feel that you're going to be getting a lot of insight and information into people's motives, what people are like, just like getting insight on a variety of people for you this month of September comes up. Try not to be waylaid or disappointed or hung up on the small picture of things. Keep your eye on big picture things, focused on the big picture they're talking about. Some of you may have had to contend with identity theft. It may be happening this month of September. I certainly hope not. Some of you may have already had that occur, and now you're still dealing with the aftermath of it. Some of you may also have had some instance where somebody has taken something from you in regard to work. They could have taken some ideas and creative ideas and inspirations and pretended it was theirs, used it as their own. Or they could be trying to take some kind of job away from you. That also comes up for some Capricorns. That Seven of Swords, it's a difficult card. You can't get away from it. Usually there's somebody that has either deceived you or stolen something from you, or both when this card shows up. I do feel that you're going to start listening to your true internal guidance and guidance from your spirit guides, and move away from some situation or circumstance that's unhealthy for you. So this could be a job situation, it could be a romance, anything that you would deem an unhealthy situation for you. I also see a retrieval of some documents for you that were either lost or stolen. So I see you retrieving some documents in the month of September. I do feel that you're going to put some attention and focus on savings and putting money away for a rainy day. You could also be thinking about investments, how to invest your money. or to change investments. But it does come up as focusing on saving for a rainy day. It does come up here. If you did have something that was that was taken away from you, I do feel that you actually get it turned back over to you. So if you were somebody that had documents stolen, or identity theft went on, or if there was somebody that stole, property from you in some way, I do see many of you Capricorns getting it back in this month of September 2016. I feel like you learned a lot of lessons the hard way from that theft. And so you may alter and change some things that you had done that, didn't prevent this theft from happening. So you may start to take some steps to protect things. That's comes up here through this card. So the second card you have here in your reading today, Capricorn, is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes a water sign male. He's come up a lot in the readings this month of September. This would either be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, a sun sign. That could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Don't be thrown that it's saying king, because females can also come up as kings in general readings. I hear that you're going to be working out dynamics in groups differently, and I'm hearing group dynamics for you are going to be changing. I do feel some of you are going to be dealing with this King of Cups, but I do feel he's got a lot of ideas and energy and a lot of ideas on his mind, but I actually feel he's a little bit scattered. I feel his energy being a little scattered. I feel like you've got a lot of things to do with this King of Cups, working out details, going over things, maybe reorganizing and reassessing things, because I feel like you're talking plans with this King of Cups. I feel whatever you're working on, if it's a job-related situation or even personal, you could be working on papers, documents, reworking things, because I see you with your heads together with paper on the table and like shooting ideas back and forth with each other and saying, well, this isn't going to work. Well, that would work better. And what do you think about this idea? And maybe we should redo this or that. So this could be somebody that you work with. It could be a coworker. It could be a boss. It could also be a spouse or someone that you live with or that you're connected with. It can even be if you have a brother or a family member that you have to, like, maybe you're involved in estate planning or you have things to work out together, to get family organization and arrangements together. It can even be something like that. But I definitely see you redoing things or revising things or reorganizing things with this King of Cups, and I see you shooting ideas back and forth with each other about it, troubleshooting. It's kind of like a troubleshooting session in a way. I feel like he may be feeling overwhelmed by having a lot of tasks to do or things he's unfamiliar with doing it. He's either overwhelmed with the tasks or the tasks he's in charge of or needs to deal with are unfamiliar to him. And this is why this is causing some problem, or he's needing assistance, or he's getting this overwhelmed feeling, which may be why you may be helping him. I kind of feel like you're working together. I'm not really feeling like, when I look at it, like you're above him or he's above you. It's not coming to me like that. Although he could be a boss, I just feel it's somebody that's overwhelmed with the tasks that they have in front of them to do, and you're troubleshooting. He may be angry about how some things went down, because I do get him having anger built up in him and a bit of a vengeful, angry attitude. It doesn't mean that it's at you. It could be at other circumstances that happened. But I do pick up that energy coming off of him. It feels to me like that was the past. for him, but it's affected him still. It's affecting the way I still feel like he still has the anger in him somewhat, though. I feel, in all honesty, if he's a job-related person to you, I feel like you would like to see him retire or leave the company or organization or whatever it is, how this would apply to you. I get like you'd like to see him step down or leave. If he's a family member or situation in regard to estate planning or things like that, you may wish he would not be the one in charge of it, and that he would say, you know what, I can't deal with this. This is too much for me. I'm stepping down. That energy comes up because I wanted to see, how do you feel about the King of Cups in this month of September? I feel like a feeling to you, like, even though you may be helping him and helping sort things out or troubleshoot things with him, I feel like it's aggravating to you. He feels to me like an aggravation to you. He doesn't come up here as a romantic partner to me, but he could be even a significant other or a spouse that you're aggravated with. So you might want to listen to that again, Capricorn. Now, the next card you have here in the September 2016 reading is the 10 of Coins, which in the other tarot decks is 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Coins is a card to me that would symbolize receiving an inheritance. Could be you getting money through family channels. A lot of times this can mean two people working together as a couple, and that you bringing in a lot of money and a good income together as a couple. It can also mean that. I see your finances getting overturned for the better, like a revamp up for the better. And I do see you fixated on your finances. I feel that you're going to be focusing on them a lot in the month of September. I do get you, not to be redundant here, but when they repeat messages, I have to say it. I really see you focusing on your finances, and you may even think of taking some kind of class. It could be an online class, it could be at a community college or an adult school class, to learn about advantages of investing or IRAs, or investing in property and real estate, or investments in general. I see some of you taking some kind of classes about it, or a class, to give you some insights about what should I be doing to make my money grow for my future. I do see some of you thinking about that. I do see you restructuring your money and allocating it differently. That's another thing that the guides just said there. If you had any financial aspects of your life that came crashing down in the past, I feel that you overcame them. You overcame those hurdles, and that you've turned it around and building your forces and your finances back up again. If you didn't have the money come crashing down, it doesn't matter. You still are building your finances up. Either way, it's coming up that way for September. So September really seems like you're really strategizing a lot on your financial picture. I also see you talking to important people that will be beneficial to you to help your finances gain some kind of improvement and to get things going. So this, you could be talking to maybe people in investment companies or stockbrokers. But for some of you, I feel this applies to talking to people that could be giving you a leg up financially if you're a working Capricorn, like getting a bigger position, or maybe even leaving the job that you have and getting an interview at a position that would pay you more money. Because I definitely am picking up you talking or discussing finances with somebody that looks like they have the ability to help you increase your finances. And in some cases, as I said, it is through investing, and in some cases it's going to be through job related discussions that will help you see an increase in your finances. So the next card you have here in your reading is the Hanged Man. Wow, it doesn't look like the normal Hanged Man. It's Gollum sitting here. So the Hanged Man to me is spiritual guidance. This is the light, you being shown the light by your spirit guides, lighting the way, what's the best path to take. It can also be you being the hermit, where you take a step back from any situation and get a lay of the land before you proceed forward. But whenever you proceed forward, you are still having spiritual guidance, and you're still being shown the way to go. I say, they were singing a song to me. You know that song, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. A little weird to come up through this card and now, but I hear that you're going to be feeling like that as you leave the month of September and you're going into the month of October. I see you feeling lighter-hearted, and feeling really positive, especially, I hate to say it again, in regard to finances, like your finances improving, and for some of you, your job situation or job status is improving, which then in turn your money is improving. So I get like you feeling happier, lighter, and feeling like it's Christmas as you leave the month of September, or as you are really getting into the first beginning parts of October. I see you having a lot of things coming to the forefront right now of change. If you've had anything that you wanted to get off the ground and running, like it's like time to launch something new, to start like if you had a program at work that they wanted you to start, or some new sales account or sales pitch, or something new you had to create or do for your job or work, or even on your own personal enjoyment, or that you like to do or create, maybe starting your own business. I do feel it's like there's some kind of beginning point or starting point that's happening for you in regards to those areas in the month of September. But I do want to say here that I have said it in the other videos. So if your rising sign or your moon sign is another sign, you may have already heard me say this, that we do have Mercury in retrograde this month until the 22nd of September. So it's really the best time to start anything after the retrograde, after Mercury goes direct, because a lot of times things need to be redone, reworked, start over, or it's just, if you can wait to the 22nd or after, I think you would be best suited to start the new thing you have like ready to go once that date hits in September and beyond. I feel like some of you are going to be put in a position where you have to show your stuff, show what you truly can do, show your skills, show your business acumen or your knowledge and know-how. I feel like you may be, I don't like to say the word tested, because I don't really feel like it's a test, but I feel it kind of is. I feel like it's time for you to really put your best foot forward, show your knowledge and your strengths and your abilities, because let me phrase it this way. There are people that are paying attention. You've got some people paying attention right now. And I feel like if you're a Capricorn that's had any big hurdles to cross, I do feel that you have crossed them. I feel like it almost feels to me like some big hurdles you crossed in August, or having it happen at the beginning of the month of September. So that's what's coming up here with the Hanged Man. Now, the last card you have here of the 5 cards for September 2016 Capricorn, you have the 4 of Coins, which is the 4 of Pentacles to me in the regular tarot. And the 4 of Pentacles is holding on protectively to your finances, holding on protectively to things of value. Sometimes it's called the Miser card. This card can also indicate success coming to you in the future. Sometimes it comes up with that. If you've had a lot of complacency about what to do with your career or your life, I feel like you're going to start to become motivated and get out of any feelings of complacency that you may have been experiencing. The guides are also saying that it's kind of like you need to take some other steps to reinvigorate yourself with maybe fasting, or something that you could do, like a juice fast, or eliminating certain things from your diet. There's something that you need to do that you intake into your body or release, stop taking and eating to invigorate yourself physically. And mentally, it will also affect you in other ways. It's going to be, there's that mind-body connection. So it's to invigorate you all the way around. If you have to take any exam or test, I do feel that you're going to pass it. So if you're taking a test to get some kind of license or some certification of some point of some sort, or just any kind of test you might be taking, driver's test, could be any kind of test, I do feel that you're going to pass the test. If you're a Capricorn that has not ever worked on your own, you may be trying to test your mettle by going out and seeing how you would do if you got accounts on your own. If it seems to me some of you may have been like mulling this over, like maybe I should be on my own, running my own business or getting my own clients or doing my own thing. And I see some of you are going to, it's like sticking your toe in the water. You could be venturing into that territory to say, how do I do when I'm on my own, when I'm not under the umbrella of this company, this group, this organization? Because I do see some of you venturing out and getting some things going on your own. This could also be job hunting. But it's coming up more as like you trying to get your own clients, your own accounts, your own business to help support yourself on your own and not being employed by someone else. It really comes up more that way to me. Some of you are going to start working with charities and charitable organizations. Or if you haven't done that before, you may give a big boost to some charity or charitable organization, not only just to help the organization, but also it could be a tax write-off for you at income tax time. So maybe you never really donated big before. You may be donating big at tax time when it's time to file your income taxes, or you're just feeling incredibly charitable right now, because I do get you thinking about charities and allotting some kind of money for charity. I do see some of you Capricorns thinking about that. I do see you feeling like you have to get more vetted, or having people seeing you as a more viable candidate for a job, a position, or something. I see you feeling like you need some kind of accreditation, stamp of approval, something that makes you look official, or as a viable candidate for a particular position. I do see that on some of you Capricorns' minds. So I'm sorry, I know a lot of Capricorns get upset if love doesn't come up for them. Love did not come up in the cards for you really here in this reading, but I am going to look into my crystal, so we'll see if love comes up in the crystal. And also, as I said, don't forget that the guides did say to be sure to watch your moon sign this month. And the moon does have a connection to our emotions, so maybe it's going to come to you in your moon sign. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. And also please be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. On Facebook, I do post predictions and other things there almost daily that you won't be able to see here on YouTube. So please be sure to go check that out. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading, Capricorn, where I look into my crystal for you to get additional messages from my spirit guides for you, you can access these videos by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2016 crystal readings for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 7. It will be at the top of page 7. You will see September 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video. I hope you have a spectacular month of September, Capricorn, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.